It's Kenneth SBM Boxing. From request, subscribe. Let's speak boxing. We're less than a few days away from the mega fight, the highly anticipated fight that I've been waiting for many years. George the Boxing Genius, SBM Boxing. We've been highly debating this fight. Is Floyd Mayweather Jr. going to take on Manny Pacquiao? Yes, it's going down live at MGM Grand, Las Vegas, Nevada. But we're also going to do the live coverage. So if you're not going to watch the boxing fight, if you're busy, you're not going to pay the $99, whatever the case may be, go ahead and subscribe, and best believe that SBM Boxing La Familia is going to go ahead and cover it. Post-fight, pre-fight coverage, live round for round. You know, that's what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to give you live results and let you know exactly what's going on round for round in this fight. So go ahead and subscribe. It's going to go down at Little MGM, live coverage at George the Boxing Genius house. So if you are in Kissimmee or Orlando area in Florida, by all means, just hit us up. Come on by. Come party with the SBM Boxing family. A lot of friends, family, drinks, and it's going to be a fun environment. And we're not just going to sit there and cover this fight. Obviously, there's going to be some undercard fights, but we speak boxing, you know. We're a lot of hardcore boxing fans. Yes, we're going to speak about the Danny Garcia fight. We're going to speak about the Lucas Batiste fight against Pronikov. Yes, we're going to speak about the Klitschko fight. We're going to speak about Adrian Broner. We're going to speak about Danny Garcia moving up in weight. We're going to speak about the Amir Khan fight, Kell Brook, where they stand in boxing. You know, we're going to speak about Juan Marquez. He's going to actually come back to boxing. I know he's been rehabbing his knee and stuff like that. He's going to go get his knee checked out. But is Juan Marquez done? We're going to speak about Keith Thurman. We're going to speak about everyone in boxing. Why? Because we love boxing. That's exactly what we do. We cover boxing. Now, I definitely apologize for the inactivity. You know, last 2 weeks I've been in Paris for work. And I will be in Vegas right after the fight. You know, I actually touched down in Vegas on the 5th, actually the 4th, the night of the 4th. So I just missed it, you know. But I'm still going to cover boxing over there because the aftermath is probably going to be, it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. But what's my fight predictions coming into this fight? Look, I'm going to be a fan. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. You know, I like Floyd Mayweather Jr. I like Manny Pacquiao. I love both fighters. You know, I'm blessed to be in a generation right now that I have the opportunity to go ahead and watch this mega fight. This fight's actually for the history. This is legacy right here in the making. Is the fight too late? Yeah, you know, both fighters are not in their primes or anything like that. But let's yes, I would have loved to see this fight 6 years ago. You know, before Mayweather retired and stuff like that. That's when Margarito was on top of the game, Paul Williams was top of the game, Cotto was dominating, and you know, yes, I understand what happened, but other than that, it is what it is. But it's bigger than ever. Purse is bigger than ever. Fighters are making more than ever. And still, let's be realistic. Let's be transparent. Let's be very blunt. If these fighters were not fighting one another, no one else can fuck with them at the 147 division, welterweight division. You know, you have Keith Thurman, you have Kell Brooks, but come on, man, there's no way. Manny Pacquiao will dominate Keith Thurman. Manny Pacquiao will dominate Kell Brook, even though Kell Brook's a good fighter and stuff like that. But both fighters will beat him. Beat him. Easy. But anyways, both fighters are on top of the game. Both fighters are still pound for pound contenders, top pound for pound fighters in the welterweight division. So it's better than ever. You know, it's definitely better than ever. Timing couldn't be any better. Fight. I'm just gonna sit back and watch the fight as a boxing fan. You know, I'm gonna sit back and just actually enjoy this fight. Enjoy this fight. But yes, I'm not gonna lie, boxing fans out there, you know, I'm biased towards Floyd Mayweather Jr. I've always big fan of Floyd Mayweather Jr. I'm a big fan of Manny Pacquiao, but stylistically, I'm giving Floyd Mayweather Jr. the advantage on this fight. You know, not to discredit Manny Pacquiao. You know, Manny Pacquiao is very explosive, very powerful, and he still has the opportunity, even though I'm choosing Floyd Mayweather Jr., you know, if Floyd gets caught, he's going to get hurt. You know, and Manny Pacquiao is a relentless fighter. So he's throwing from all angles. He has a southpaw, and he has a lot of speed and power. And speed kills. Definitely speed kills. But I think Floyd's a little too smart for that. You know, you can't compare Floyd to Chris Algieri. You can't compare Floyd to Brandon Rios. But then again, you can't compare Marcus Maidana to Manny Pacquiao. But Marcus Maidana stylistically is a whole different fight. You know, Marcus Maidana will rough you up, you know, and a lot of people, and Golden Boy Oscar De La Hoya, he started it up as far as him feeling that he has the blueprint to dominate and beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. You know, Miguel Cotto roughed him up, tried, came up short. Canelo Alvarez didn't try to box Floyd Mayweather Jr., came up short. You know, Shane Mosley came up short. Ricky Hatton came up short. Victor Ortiz came up short. Marcus Maidana came up short twice. It's just not going to happen. Robert Ghost Guerrero came up short. He tried to box, he tried to rough him up, but he's just too slick. He's too smart. Juan Marquez came up short. You know, Juan Marquez had a milk mustache after the fight for his donut, because donut meaning he got a 0, got O's across the board. He didn't fucking win it in one round in that fight. So yes, he got a glass of milk for his donut in that fight. Came up short, but I think stylistically, I know this is a controversial fight, and that's what it's all about. It's about controversy. It's about boxing fans coming out together. That's what makes boxing fun, to disagree on their fighter. You know, I think Floyd Mayweather Jr. is going to come in, pace himself. It's going to take about 2 or 3 rounds to figure out exactly how he's going to execute against Manny Pacquiao. Now, Manny Pacquiao, say what you want. I know. I think actually Manny Pacquiao, he's a very fast, explosive fighter, but he makes mistakes. You know, he definitely makes mistakes. And with Floyd's counter ability, his boxing style, him not getting too overzealous, him just being smart in the ring, being able to adapt and change to any environment, making the proper adjustment, I think he's going to capitalize. He's definitely going to capitalize in this fight. And coming into this fight, you know, I think Timothy Bradley had a good approach when he fought Manny Pacquiao the first 4 or 5 rounds. Actually, the second fight, I gave the first 4 or 5 rounds to Timothy Bradley. Actually, the first 5 rounds of the second fight between Manny Pacquiao and Timothy Bradley, Bradley had that one. He won that. He won the first 4 rounds in that fight. Why? Because Timothy Bradley was able to keep his distance, utilize the jab, and just counter. You know, not to the second half of the fight. You know, Manny Pacquiao was pressing. It looks like Timothy Bradley kind of pulled away. And that's when he started slugging it out with Manny Pacquiao. But Floyd Mayweather Jr. is a lot smarter than that. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is not no Timothy Bradley. It's a good approach, but you know how it is. You know, if Manny Pacquiao needs to come out and overwhelm Floyd Mayweather Jr. with his power, overwhelm Floyd Mayweather Jr. with his speed, you know, if he sits there and he tries to box Floyd Mayweather Jr. and lets the first round go, lets the second round go, lets the third round go, lets the fourth round go, keep in mind, Mayweather, you know, you got the first half of the fight to win that fight. You got the first half of the fight to beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. If you lose the first half of the fight, Manny Pacquiao, you're fucking done. That's it. So if you want to beat Floyd Mayweather Jr., at least my opinion, you got to beat him the first half of the fight. You just have to. It has to happen. And you got to keep pressing him. You completely have to keep pressing him. Because eventually, you know, Floyd's not younger. You know, he's older. So his legs is not there. So he's going to have the opportunity to go ahead and just let them hands go. But if Pacquiao doesn't let them hands go, then I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. If Manny Pacquiao doesn't come in like a lion and tries to knock Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s head off and throw 1,000 punches, if he's not throwing 1,000 punches, I don't know what the hell's going to happen. Because Mayweather is not gonna be running around the ring. His legs are not cut out for that. You know, yes, he put on a great performance against Canelo Alvarez, but that was a few years back. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure whatsoever. But Manny Pacquiao, his endurance, his team is definitely there. Hopefully he put in the work. No excuses. I know Manny Pacquiao has a lot of problems with his legs and cramping and stuff like that. Hopefully he didn't overtrain for this fight. But I'm excited about it. This is going to be a hell of a fight. Go ahead, friend request, subscribe. This is Kenneth of HBO and Boxing. Have a good one.